Okay. I did your assignment. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, yes. Oh, you shared on.
Yeah, even
Okay.
on online.
Can you share GitHub link on we can review that, and then we will go and check out a few things that are strings, and then
Yeah, my GitHub link.
yes. So please share the GitHub link on the chat.
How do I do that?
So you go to github.com. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Github.com. Then you go to mechatronics. Then you copy the link on top there. The link on top. Okay. That okay?
Yeah. Let me
Then
do
go,
it.
go to the chat and you upload the chat. Paste it there.
There
Yes.
it is.
Okay, great, great. I have it. Can you be able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I can see you've written it very nicely. Distance, time, and then speed is distance over time. Uh, print the distance traveling in, yeah, and you're using that format, and then the 0 1 and then speed like that. Very good. And then calculate the volume of the sphere of a cylinder. Sorry, you have the pi, the value of pi. It is normally pi with pi. This is it's okay, but normally pi just pi. Then 3.142 radius, and then volume is pi r squared, pi times radius times height. Then circumference is 2 pi r pi. Oh no, pi d or 2 pi. What is this variable? Oh, variable is 2. You just,
Variable is two.
yeah,
Because I couldn't write like times two.
it's okay. You can do times 2, okay?
I did okay. It's kind of complicated to write times since I just wrote a variable of two.
Oh, no, no.
Because
Okay, for this time, for this you don't need it's a constant, so you just do 2 times pi times radius, okay? Because if you are working in a team and somebody, somebody already knows the circumference formula offhand, and he knows it is 2 pi r, then he will be wondering what is this variable. Then he has to go and look here. They will be confused. Okay, so you just do 2 times pi times r times radius. Okay, no need to rename it here. It will work, but no need to do it here. It makes the work easier. Then surface area, 2 pi r, that, and then surface area 2, or then total surface area. You don't need to do all this. You do it in like the first surface area, uh, circumference times height, which is 2 pi r times that, and then surface area 1 is 2, the circles. Okay, so you don't need to
yeah.
do here variable at it. 2, you just do 2 pi r squared. Okay,
Okay.
for the 2 circles. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
it will work, but you just apply the mathematical formula the way it is. Then it will work. Then you print the volume in centimeter cubed and surface area. And then for pressure is force. Then area is 2. Why do you have areas 2? 200?
Like 2 meters.
Yes, 200 centimeters is 2 meters. Okay. And then you
I changed it to meters.
yes, no problem. But you should show how you change that meters to. You should show that you say 200, you divide by 100, okay? You should show, like you here should just be 200 divided by 100. Then it becomes 2. It doesn't matter, you've done it in your head, but okay. And then pressure is force over area, which is area. Where is area 2?
Okay.
Where is area 2? Remember squares, a square surface of 200 centimeter. This is the length.
Oh.
Yeah, square surface. Or maybe
okay.
I should have specified. I could have specified here it's of length. But when we talk about
okay,
yeah, because
I understand.
yes, I should have specified it, but it doesn't. So you should have there. So it's okay. So yeah, that is how to use it. But the whole idea I wanted you to know is how to print and how to do the mathematical operations. Okay.
Good.
Yes. So let's continue. I told you you open Git Bash. I think you are already there. For me, I go to documents, then mechatronics. Okay. Then I open Visual Studio Code using code. Then like that. So today we are going to review data types. We looked at data types. And then after looking at data types, then today we will also look at strings. So starting with the data types, we looked at character data types. Characters, you know, like if you say my maths grade is A, my physics grade is C, biology is D. I say the characters in programming are alpha numeric characters. When we talk about alphanumeric, we're talking about A, B, C, D, all the way up to Z. Both small letters A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. Capital and small letters, that is the alpha from the alphabet. And then numeric is the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 9. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So those are what are called characters in programming. Also, we have special characters. When we are talking about hashtag, we talk about $, star, we talk about open, question mark, all those, they are special characters. And even if you are having Chinese characters, you know, Chinese from other languages, you are Hindu, Korean, Japanese characters, all those are part of special characters. Okay? So it's very easy. You just give it the name. So here, the variables, there are two things here I need to talk about. There is to declare a variable. To declare a variable. So you say the variable name. So you say the variable name, and then you say 12, something like that. Variable name is 12. So this is how to declare a variable. And then when you, to declare a variable is, you say like variable name like that. And then when you do is equal to 12, you say you have assigned the variable 12. You have assigned the variable 12. You have assigned the variable a value of 12. You have assigned it the value of 12. Can you see that?
Assigned the variable name.
You have assigned the variable. So here is the variable name. So like for example, if I say name, Okay, my name is Bob. Okay, are we together? F name. My first name is Bob. Are we together? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. So when I say my F name, my first name is Bob. So by writing first name, you have declared the variable. Are we together?
Yes.
You have declared a variable which is called F name or first name. Are we together? So if I
Yes.
tell you declare two variables, first name, So this is you declare two variables, first name and second name. So you'd say first name and then second name is Afuata, like that. So by doing this, you have declared the first name. By doing this, you have declared the first variable. And this, you have declared the second variable. Are you together up to there?
Yes.
Yes. And by putting is equal to Bob is equal to Afuata, you have assigned that variable a value. Are we together? You have assigned, you have given it like a value. You have given the first name, you have given it a value which is called Bob. Okay?
So every time I use the term first name, it will refer to Bob.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Just like for example, we say something like distance. Distance is equal to 12. Okay. We have declared a variable which is called this distance. And then we have assigned it a value which is 12. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Then when you come down here, you want to print the value. When you want to display the value, you now say print. Then you say maybe first name, like that. Okay. You print it. Yes, you print the value. So we will learn what this print is, but this print is called a function. Okay. We will learn it.
Yes.
We'll learn it in some time. It's called a function. So you call this function, you say you call this function and you give it the first name and then it will print for you Bob. Okay? Yeah. So that is it. So this were the characters, and we learned how to print even something like this lines. You can print even stars. Print. Then you can print stars. Okay.
Okay.
You can print anything that you want.
Yeah,
you can print.
It's just an hour and a half.
But as long as they are in quotes, so
Yeah,
like you do that. Like maybe if you are drawing a table, you want to draw a table, you can be able to use such things to make your work neat.
But the numbers don't need the quotation marks.
Yeah, numbers doesn't need quotation marks.
But
only
marks, special
integers,
characters.
Characters are the ones. But if you are having a number as a character, then it will, you can also have a number as a character. Like num1 is equal to 12. It has its own meaning. This is also allowed in Python. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. But we will learn what that means. Okay. Then we went along and learned about strings, which we said is a collection of characters. We want to learn more about it today. A collection of characters. So if you have one character, L, you have E, S, E, L, Y, all those, when you bring them together, then you form what is called a string. Okay. And you can add characters, you can add the strings together and print. Then we looked at integers, and integers are positive and negative whole numbers. So we have like your age, time in hours, distance. So they are whole numbers. They don't have any decimal point, you know. And given that they are integers, we have got, you know, the rules of BODMAS. So we can, okay, we can do what is called arithmetic operations. We will cover it more, but what we can do is, like, if we have number 1 is equal to 10, then we have number 2 is equal to 2. Then we can add them, because you can say sum of the numbers. Okay, sum of the numbers is number 1 plus
number 2.
Okay, and since you already done that, you copy it 4 times. Copy it 4 times, and then, or even 5 times. Then like the difference between the two numbers is number 1 minus number
2.
Yes, and then product. Can just call it prod. You know it is product. We say number 1 times number 2, and I told you that times you use this star in programming to represent the multiplication sign. And then quotient. Quotient is when you divide them. Like quotient. In this case, you use the slash. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So you do that, and then you can be able to print them. So the sum of that and that is like that. So the sum of that and that, then you use the format, and then you say the sum of, you say number 1, the sign of number 1, comma, and number 2 is equal to sum numbers. You see this sum numbers. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is the third parameter.
But didn't you need to write the 0, 1, and 2?
Yes, yes. 0, 1, 2. Okay. So you need to do that, and then you will have the sum of the numbers like that. And similarly, you can do it for all the others. And you just change here, you know, the difference between. The product of, and then the quotient of. And then now here, instead of sum num, you can always, you can copy this, or you copy this and you edit here the if numbers. Okay, then the product of the numbers, and then the quotient of the numbers, like that. Okay. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, so you can run it. You save your work, Control S. Always remember to save your work. And then you come here, Python 1, and then you'll be able to see them. We had so many things, but they are here.
Sum of.
Yeah, the sum, the quotient, and the product, and all those. That okay?
Yes.
Yes. So we learned about this. So these are called arithmetic operations, and Python follows what is called BODMAS rule. So if you decide to do them together, then you can be able to do the operation following BODMAS rule. We will do it again when we go deeper into integers. So then the last thing we did is float, or not the second last thing, second last data type we covered is float, which are floating point or fractions or decimal point numbers with the decimal point. So weight, height, you say 167.2, 7.8. So they have a decimal point, they have a fraction part. This is the whole number and the fraction part. So like for example, when you divide two things, when you divide two numbers, then you'll be able to get what is called a floating point or a fraction. And then the last thing we did is Boolean, which is like false and true. It's female, false, it's male, true, it's done, true, something like that. Then this was the assignment which we did. I just wanted to correct the part for like the area of a circle. So you say area is equal to, what is the area of a circle? Pi r squared, isn't it?
Pi r times r.
Yes, so you say pi times radius, which is the r,
Times radius.
times radius.
There should be space between the first star.
Yeah. Okay. And if you see these colors are squiggly, you see this yellow, you see these ones are yellow. Okay, they have this yellow background.
Underline.
Yes, it means that you have not defined them. Okay, so you say pi is equal to 3.142. Okay, then radius is equal to 70, like 70 centimeters. Then you see now they change to blue. Okay, so you need to declare them and assign the value to them. All right, are we together?
Yes.
Yes, and then so the area is pi r squared. Okay, the surface area, surface, so you say surface area. What is the surface area of maybe of a sphere? Let's just start with a sphere. This 2, this 4.
It's 2. Like 4 pi r squared.
4
pi r squared
times pi, pi is the same, then times r squared. 4 pi r squared times radius times radius. Okay, so this is the surface area of sphere. Okay, then volume we had looked at, volume of a cylinder, pi r squared h. So you just say pi radius times height. So I wanted you to know that you can put a number here, you know, like for example, you know that the value of y, what is the value of y in a linear equation? Y is equal to m
Expressing.
mx plus c. Sindio? So you
Yes.
can say m is equal to 10, just arbitrarily. M is equal to 10, x is equal to 12. I'm just giving you some arbitrary. C is equal to 13, something like that. So y is equal to mx plus c. But to make this look neater, because m and x are being multiplied together, you can put them into bracket. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, so y is mx. So m and x is together.
Is it a must you put the bracket?
It's not a must, but it looks neater.
Okay.
It looks neater so that you know that that is one factor. Like a linear equation has got the two factors, the m and x, the coefficient of x, and then as one factor, this one, coefficient of x, and then the constant. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, for example, the quadratic equation. What is the formula for quadratic equation? Y is equal to, this is the equation, quadratic equation. Do you know quadratic equation?
Quadratic.
Yes.
See, it doesn't start with y.
Okay, like if you can have ax,
Plus bx plus c.
a times x, a plus x.
No.
Unasahau hii kitu.
Z nimesema
Ax squared
squared
uh-huh,
plus bx plus c.
plus b
Ulikuwa
times
umenichanganya vile ulisema y
x
ni correct. Y.
plus c is equal to y. Okay, for your case, you say is equal to 0. Eh?
Yeah, mimi nimezoea zero sijui.
Oh, okay.
I'm
For
used to
this case,
zero.
it is the solutions are what are called y. The solutions of the quadratic equation are what are called y. Like if you get the solution, this is the quadratic formula or the quadratic equation. But if you need to get the formula, it is quadratic because it will have two answers, so two solutions, like y1 will be equal to minus, it is minus b plus 4 plus, you know, the square root of, you know, the quadratic equation, how to solve it.
How to solve it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
just review that. We will look at it tomorrow. Minus b plus or minus the square root of 4ac over 2a. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We'll look at it tomorrow. So that is it. Okay, so today we want to look at strings. So I want you to open the strings and then you write that slash USR, the shabang which we learned, USR slash bin slash n, then slash Python. Okay, open the strings, which is number 2 on our second file. Then you can say a first string. I told you f name, like first name, the print is Bob. Then s name, which is the second name, is Afwata. First name is Bob, second name is Afwata. like that. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So you can print into quotes my full name is you can there are several ways to do it, let me just tell you the most simple one is you say full name is equal to first name f name
Plus.
plus s name. Right together? So the full name, your full name is first name plus second name, and then you pass it there. Okay? Right? We are together?
Bits. I'm typing it.
Yes. And then you run it, Python. Then now you just press 2, and then you call it strings.py. Then it will give you there, my full name is Bob Afwata. But even you see they have been brought together. They are like Bob Afwata without space. You can decide to cheat, or the best way normally is you say first name plus empty, put some space, then plus S name. F name, which is the first name, and then plus some space, and then plus the second name, which is Afwata. Then always you save your work, and then you run it.
You see, in your S name,
S name,
instead
S,
of instead of adding, you see, if
yes,
you want space, instead
yeah.
of adding that in the full name, those
Mm,
space you have added,
mm.
you can add like a small space in your S name
Yes,
before
yes.
you write.
Yeah, that's also possible. This also is possible. You can add some space here
Not at the end, at the start.
at the start. Yeah, but it doesn't. This is normally a better way to do it. Okay.
I
Okay.
haven't had
That
printed
way
it.
also can work. Like you do this. Okay. And then here you remove this. It will give you the same result. You see? See that
Yeah.
space? Yeah. But you see it looks off. It looks awkward, eh? Like leaving this space is awkward, eh? So normally the right way to do it is you add it there. First name plus second name, like that. Okay?
1 minute. I'm printing it. I haven't yet done it.
It's okay now?
Let's see why. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we want to learn more about other string operation or string formulas, like the functions that you work with the strings. For example, the first one that we want to learn is to upper. So the first one is what we call to upper. So to upper will convert lower case string if something is in lower cases to upper cases. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, if I have my name is Bob, it's in small lowercase. Then when I print my name dot upper. Okay. Can you see like that? All right. To upper will give me this in uppercase. Do you see it becomes BOB but in uppercase?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So similarly, what's the opposite of upper?
Lower.
Lower. So similarly, lower will convert uppercase to lower. So if I have uppercase BOB and then I change here to lower. Okay. Then you run it. See, it was BOB, uppercase. And then now it becomes lowercase. Can you see that? Yes? Yeah. So try printing those to upper and to lower. Okay. So let's take a 10 minutes break. Then we will continue from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Zoom will end and then it requires us to wait because we are using the free version. Okay. So let's take 10 minutes water break or something. You drink something and then we will continue. We meet at 10:52. I'll send you the link. Okay.
So.
Okay.